So we're out here at Cape Evans and we're doing a job today drilling some dive holes, and on the drive out we saw some emperor penguins in the distance. We went over and we had kind of a quick look, but we actually had to keep going because the Americans were drilling a dive hole for us and we were pushed by time. Once the Americans finished drilling the dive holes, we heard in the distance the sound of an emperor penguin and we thought, righto, let's go have a look. We parked up the Haglin, we walked for probably 500 meters and check out these guys that we found behind us. We found some emperor penguins. There's like 6 or 8 or 10 of them, and they're pretty much just chilling. They're just mingling, walking around on the ice. They're kind of in a hurry to get somewhere at the start, and then they kind of relaxed and stopped. There was 3 more like way over there in the distance as well. They came over. There was like the original ones we started with. They all met up in the middle, and we've just had a pretty magic moment. Emperor penguins are definitely one of my favourite birds, and it's definitely one of the best parts of my job at Scott Base, the fact that I can take people out onto the sea ice to see these incredible birds and give some people, you know, some of the best days of their life out doing that, which is really, really cool. Male and female emperor penguins are roughly the same size. They can grow up to about 1.2 metres tall, and they can weigh up to 45 kilograms. Their diet consists mostly of fish, but it can also include other things such as krill and squid. While fishing, they can dive to a depth of 530 meters, and they can stay under the water for up to 18 minutes. They're also the only penguin to breed in Antarctica in winter, so sometimes they'll trek up to 120 kilometers across the sea ice to get to their breeding colonies. By the time the chicks have grown and are ready to start swimming, that sea ice would have broken out and the chicks will jump off the ice edge into the water and off they go. They'll live up to about 20 years, and incredibly, they've been seen on New Zealand mainland beaches twice. So that was a pretty magic moment, and I'm really happy to have shared it with Luke and Bonnie, who are out here today with me. Bonnie's comms operator at Scott Base and Luke's an electrician, and they'd never seen emperor penguins before.
This was epic. This was amazing. They're so much bigger and chiller than I sort of expected. They're really happy just to cruise up to you, quite happy just to take a little bit of a look and then slide off into the distance. It was an amazing experience. Won't forget this one for a long time.
It was pretty amazing. They actually came up to us, so we got some pretty good photos, and yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So we went back to Cape Evans and we finished our job. We had to put a dive hut on top of our dive hole. If you're interested, you can check out my video from my time at Cape Evans with the divers, and you can actually see them diving under the frozen ocean, which is pretty cool. After that, we jumped back in the Haglins, and about 20 minutes down the road, heading back to Scott Base, we found another group of emperor penguins sitting right in the middle of the road. Our fingers are frozen and we really need to go back for dinner because it's getting quite late, and the penguins are literally following us back to our vehicles. You can see Luke and Bonnie there walking back to our Haglin and the bulldozer, and the penguins are following us along. These penguins seem to really like us. They've been really curious. They've come over to us and spent quite a bit of time hanging around and preening and kind of pecking each other. Apparently they're young males that come and hang out in this sort of area, so they're kind of a little bit boisterous and fighting each other a little bit. My fingers are actually freezing right now. I got to go back to the Haglin and warm up. So I'm going to end this video here, and if you liked it, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Otherwise, until our next penguin adventure, cheers for watching.